Hi guys, my name is Jada Jones and I am a rising sophomore at Howard University. I decided to create a series where I share college tips to help you prepare for college. In today's video, I'll be sharing 10 things you shouldn't do when going to college. The first thing is staying in your dorm 24/7. This is the #1 way to isolate yourself and miss out on meeting new people. Trust me, I understand how nerve-wracking it can be to introduce yourself to new people, but you never know who you may meet. The second thing is not going to campus events. Howard is known for having celebrities show up at any time. You never know who you may see or what opportunities may become available as soon as you step through that door. So it's important to take in all that your school has to offer. You're paying for your education at the end of the day. The next thing that we have is only eating in the dining hall. If you're eating in the dining hall to save on funds, I get it. I don't want to tell you how to spend your money, but there's so many restaurants and small businesses to explore in DC. So getting out there and trying new food is essential for immersing yourself in the DC culture. The fourth thing is never introducing yourself to your dorm neighbors. Remember, you'll be staying in this dorm for the whole year, so it's important to make connections with those around you. You never know, one day you may run out of toilet paper and need someone to lend you a roll. The next thing that we have is not exploring the city that you're living in. As an out-of-state student, I was super excited to get into another city and take in all that they have to offer. I often utilize my weekends to go out into the city and explore museums, restaurants, festivals, and the like. Depending on your major, you may only be in college for 4 years, so it's important to take in all that the city has to offer while you're there. The fifth don't that we have is turning down opportunities if you have to do them alone. There are going to be plenty of times where you're going to want to do something but your friend can't because they have a conflicting schedule. That doesn't mean opt out. Going alone is the #1 way to show up for yourself and help build confidence. It may be scary and a little bit out of your comfort zone, but remember, if you're not uncomfortable, how will you grow? The sixth item that we have is ignoring free resources. There will be a plethora of opportunities and resources available on your campus, especially at Howard. To take charge of your education, it's important to reach out to your professors and have them connect you with these resources. The seventh don't that we have is waiting until the last minute for help. If you're unsure and not receiving the answers that you need, it's important to contact those in help. Professors, advisors, fellow classmates, anyone. A closed mouth doesn't get fed. Don't jeopardize your education because you're nervous to seek help. The ninth don't that we have is not attending office hours. Usually at the beginning of the semester, your professor will list what their office hours are. Take charge of this. Make sure you're meeting with your professor, building a rapport, and introducing yourself. This will be crucial when midterms and finals approach and you need a little bit help with preparing for the test. And the 10th don't that we have is comparing your college journey to others. Now this is a tough one because it's hard to avoid imposter